Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Peaceful Mindset. I'm your host, Angela, and as always, I'm sitting here in this lovely garden with my wonderful co-host, Joseph.
It's a pleasure to be here. Angela, in times like these, with so much noise and worry in the world, the question I hear a lot is, how can I possibly feel peaceful?
I know exactly what you mean. It feels like we're being pulled in a million directions.
Yeah.
And our peace is the first thing to go. That's why today we wanted to talk about something really close to our hearts. How to build a lasting, faith-based, peaceful mindset.
And it starts with a concept that can seem a bit counterintuitive.
Okay.
The first step to finding peace is surrender.
That sounds like giving up.
I understand why it sounds that way, but it's not about giving up.
Right.
It's about giving it over. It's the faithful act of releasing our tight grip on the things we were never meant to control, and trusting them to a higher power who has it all in hand.
So it's less about defeat and more about relief?
Exactly. Imagine you're trying to steer a tiny boat through a raging storm.
Okay.
Surrender is finally letting go of the oars and trusting the divine current to guide you to a safe harbor. You can start each morning with a simple prayer.
Yeah?
Softly, I surrender this day to you. Guide my thoughts, my words, and my actions.
I love that. It's like a deep breath for your soul. That actually leads perfectly to our second tip.
Right.
Which is my personal favorite, gratitude. When I feel my anxiety rising, I try to ground myself by noticing something beautiful, like the intricate pattern on a single flower petal here in the garden, and I just whisper, thank you. It's amazing how that tiny act can change everything.
It's one of the most powerful spiritual practices there is. Gratitude is the anchor for a peaceful mind.
Wow.
It intentionally shifts our focus from the chaos of the world to the undeniable blessings in our life. Faith allows us to see these blessings not as random luck, but as little love notes from the divine. Try keeping a small journal, and at the end of each day,
Oh, I like that.
write down just 3 things you're grateful for. It really retrains your mind to hunt for the good.
Okay, so we have surrender and gratitude. They both feel very internal. What's our final tip, Joseph?
Our final tip is to turn that internal peace outward through service. When we feel most helpless about the state of the world,
Yeah.
the most empowering faith-based action we can take is to help the person right in front of us.
It reminds me of the simple teaching, love your neighbor. Sometimes we forget it can be that simple.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can be buying a coffee for the person behind you,
Right.
or just listening, truly listening to a friend who is struggling.
That's the very heart of it. Service moves us from a place of anxiety about ourselves to a place of compassion for others.
And in that shift, we find the very peace we were looking for. So the 3 pillars are surrender your worries, practice active gratitude, and find purpose in service.
Surrender, gratitude, and service. A beautiful, faith-filled recipe for a peaceful mindset. Thank you, Joseph. That was just what my heart needed to hear today.
Thank you, Angela. And for everyone listening, peace isn't the absence of trouble,
Right.
but the presence of faith right in the middle of it.
And now, here's a question we'd like you to think about this week. Which of these 3 pillars, surrender, gratitude, or service, is the one you need to lean into the most right now?